What's good, y'all? Welcome or welcome back. Um, I really don't know yet how to adjust anything, but it looked like it's okay to me. I'm using a different way to stream, but I have got to get some better lighting preferences because, yeah, no, it's just really not gonna work for me. um, Especially for my top of the morning reads where I have done nothing to my face except for put some cold water on it. Okay, and brush my teeth. So anyway, it's a coffee read. So I'm just getting out whatever energy has come towards me, and I've received quite a few downloads or phone calls actually through the night. It broke up my sleep, so that's usually um, the readings usually are very clarifying or they give great clarity. Okay, so I like to have that clarity. Um, with the touch of, I don't know, if it's not really sweetness, maybe a little bit. I feel usually sweet in the morning, which is why you usually get the coffee instead of the tea or the juice. That's going to be later on, probably when I'm real amped up. But usually when I wake up, because my son will not sleep in his bed. I need a man. I got to get a man so that my son can start sleeping more in his bed. He'll take his naps in his bed, but when it's time to go to bed at night, even if he start off in his room, I'll wake up in the morning and he laying right next to me. I'm like, what the hell? So, but anyway, it's great for falling asleep and appreciation because I fall asleep after him. And I fall asleep in appreciation. And I feel like the way you fall asleep is the way you wake up. So I wake up very happy um, and appreciative, you know. I feel sweet. I feel genuinely nice. So anyway, the song that I heard, thank you, Spirit, because you know what? There are certain people I feel, so we're just gonna get right into it. Hello. Hello, hello. Hey y'all. All praise to the Most High. When I spoke the deck, got off track because I saw that I was protected, but there was a part of me that was like, okay, I'm not being attacked or nobody's trying to hijack my information, are they? Because I am in a suite. It's like I don't feel safe being sweet a lot of times anymore because people continue to take advantage of it. And I can tell the time periods and who I'm connected to when I feel safe and protected. And I just feel like it's safe to be sweet. But I don't often feel that way when it's just me. Like I kind of take my son, my child, I actually follow his example because children are closer to God. He receives even more clarity than I do. Any high priestess, okay, he receives the children in general. The younger they are, the better. But whatever is going on with them emotionally is a representation of the energy. So when they are happy and free and relaxed and or just like happy, carefree, um relaxed, excited, but it's the kind of excitement that doesn't irritate, it just elevates. You can't help but to smile. That's when you know that it's their defenses are down and there's no reason for them to be defensive. They are fully protected and likely the vibration of love is evident and it is dominant. So the energy is clear as fuck. When they're overactive, when they're extremely clingy or needy, or boisterous or chaotic, it generally just means that there's a mixture of energy and those energies are intertwining or bumping, okay, and creating like a tension almost that it just makes you feel anxious or like I don't know, things get wonky in that energy. Okay. And sometimes it can be fun. It's a creative energy. Chaos energy is creative. But you, at some point, someone has to take hold of that energy and dominate it if you want it to mold and move the way that you would like it to. Um, because sometimes, depending on which energy is dominant and dominantly accepted, it can go the opposite way of how you want it to go. And then you got to get irritated and you got to assert yourself and you got to get loud to get control of the room. Okay. um, just the differences when they become super, super like affectionate, maybe to the point that it's like, okay, I love you, but sit down now. That means that there's a lot of lusty energy or needy energy in the room. They could even be a little drained. So that's actually like a signal to detach from your emotions, step back from your emotions, get out of your emotions, because the energy that is creating is one of like, is sucking the energy out of the room instead of giving the energy to the room. Um, I don't know, but Spirit told me to talk about that. Okay, so that's relevant. But yeah, so I follow my son. Okay, angry, it means that there's tension in the room. There's tension or there's conflict. Um, a lot of times when they just become sad, all of a sudden, there, like I said, there are emotions in the room that you need to detach from. There could be a difference in vibration, and it's actually being facilitated by the peace, by the calm, by the happiness. It is causing like a adverse effect for certain individuals who are in a lower vibrational frequency. But there's so many ways to read a room and so many ways that energy moves. But what I've learned is that children give us the best clue as to what's going on in the energy, how clear the energy is, or what work it may need and how much work it may need. So my son gives me that, and I usually just follow his flow. I follow his flow, and it lets me know if everything is good or not. But when he's asleep or when he's away, I really have to kind of be on guard because I've been attacked a lot. And that's not just since I started tarot. This has been something that has went on my whole entire life. I just really didn't realize it until I had a spiritual awakening and realized the protection that I was under when I was part of. They taught us to move. It created a natural protection to lower vibrational. So they did not gain as much access to me. And even if they did, I always had ways of calling on God to protect me that I truly believed in. And so it manifests. Um, when I stopped going to the Kingdom Hall, things changed. And I had to learn a different way to get that kind of protection. Good morning. I was just talking about you and trying to figure out whether or not it's safe. Oh, it's good. I'm good.
Yep.
Oh, thank you. See, I just talked for, let me see. Yes.
Two.
Yes, two. I got the phone and I got the computer. I know. And your iPad will be here today. Yay.
Oh, yeah.
You go get on Roblox with your cousin. Okay, so there'll be a timestamp. Okay, probably like 10 minutes in. But thank you, sweet baby Lou. It's like God just cued you